Hello, um, I'm Sabrina Swearingen, and let's get started. What is the special education teacher's role in supporting learning, improving planning and practice, upholding professional expectations and ethics, and collaboratively advancing the profession? The special education teacher definitely should or definitely has a supporting role in learning. The special education teacher is there to ensure that students are learning what they need to be learning on their level and not pushing or advancing them before they're ready, and also not holding them back. And they should be improving and planning and practice and upholding professional expectations. So, because their students have special needs, they should be reliable and dependable, and upholding those ethics and ethical practices that are vital in the education field. Um, so, let's move on to number two. What disposition do you currently possess that will help you become a successful teacher? Um, my dispositions are that educators should always, of course, follow the ethical principles, and that they should put their students first, and maintaining those Christian values and ensuring that, even though in a public school setting, you might not be able to discuss religion, but you can always show people kindness and the love of Christ without imposing your religion on someone else, and just allowing them to see that light. And it definitely comes into play when you're dealing with your students, and you're loving all of your students, no matter their abilities, no matter if they have outbursts or breakdowns or whatever, and you're constantly encouraging and supporting your students to be the best that they can be. What dispositions do you need to work on? I would need to work on just becoming better versed in the collaboration with other teachers. Um, I have some experience with collaborating with other teachers, but not in the public school professional standpoint. I have worked for a couple weeks as a long-term sub, so I'm now gaining that understanding of collaborating with the other teachers to make sure that the teachers are following along with the expectations of the county in which I live, and that the students are learning and staying on target with their goals. So I'm looking forward to learning how it's done in the special education field along with the other teachers. So let's move on to number three. What effect could personal bias have on expectations that teachers have for their students? Again, bias are really put you at a disadvantage. So you just have to be renewed. You have to transform your mind, and believe that all students can learn, and that you, like I always say, you have to look for the best in people, and especially children. How could these biases affect relationships with students and their families? Well, definitely, if you have a bias against a certain ethnicity or culture, then it can have a negative impact. And if you keep an open mind, then it can have a great impact, because you can learn something about each of your families that you didn't know before, which will help you in the classroom. So that is all for this video and my disposition. Thank you.